It is a time between times. For epochs, Nevendaar's disciples have been victims of the whims of divinity. The people suffer, they fight, they die and are reborn to fight and die again. But the era of gods is ending. Their twin chains of chaos and cruelty will break. Fearing the dawn of this final age, the people turn to their gods once more. They find no answers. Fear becomes paranoia, paranoia becomes rage, and rage brings war with it. But war cannot stop the liberation of Nevendaar. Even now, its unlikely savior awakens to her fate. What she does next will shape the future of the world.
Ori, you all right?
What? Oh, Avi. I thought you were a church guard.
I don't know what's worse, your snoring or this stench. How can you sleep down here?
I can sleep and drink anywhere. It's a gift. What time is it?
Just past twilight. The priest's holy hands have gone, leaving 3 unaccounted for that I've seen.
Right. Well, how are we going to do this? Kill the priest, I mean.
I need to talk this out first.
Of course.
What do we know about this priest?
Let's see. Sebastian, enemy of the Vale and Empire, has taken his royal guard and
Occupied.
Right. Has taken his royal guard and occupied the sacred church of Saint Darchild. Well, he sure sounds evil enough.
Let's go over what we know so far.
Smart. We're mercenaries. I'm your best friend, Orion.
Stop joking, Ori.
Sorry, but what is there to say? All I know is the contract to kill the priest pays more than we'd make in a lifetime, and now we're in the sewers under his church waiting for the guards to go to sleep.
I'm always coming up with the plans. It wouldn't kill you to think of one once in a while.
My plan is to follow your lead. That's been my plan since we were kids. Hasn't failed me yet. Fine. I guess I could distract the guards while you go for the priest.
There's only one way to do this right.
Agreed. What is it?
Your plan sounds good. We go in together, you distract the guards, I go for the priest.
Guards, distract. Priest, kill. Right.
You seem nervous.
We've done a lot of contracts, but killing's never easy. So, yes, I'm nervous. Aren't you?
You know I am. But if we turn down the contract now, there'll be another contract on our heads.
Either way, this priest gets it.
That's right. Now let's get up there, distract the guards, take out the priest, and get out of here. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Impure. His eye sees all.
Moving.
Pressing the enemy. Mounting an offensive.
Move out. Stand down. Ho ha!
I'll sneak past them. Feel my blades bite!
Holding the line. Wear them down.
Face your death.
Feel the snake's bite! Feel my blades bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Will be no surrender.
Stand down.
Now you see me? Feel the snake's bite!
Holding the line.
You're done.
Feel my blades bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me! I think we're getting good at this! Well, the sewers clearly aren't as safe as we thought they'd be.
We'll fight our way through, just like we planned. Moving. Die.
I'll sneak past them. Feel my blade!
Face your death.
Feel the snakes! Feel my blade bite!
You're mine!
Feel the snake! Feel my blade bite! You mess with Abby! You mess with me!
Stand down!
You mess with Abby, you mess with me! Feel the snake bite!
Stand down.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me! Feel the snake bite!
You're done. The Liberator reigns.
The rat who's been crawling our sewers reveals herself.
Someone wants you dead, and whoever it is, they're willing to pay. A lot.
Of course. And you're here to warn me.
No. To look you in the eye before I fulfill my contract. Know that if it isn't me, it will be another.
Let's hope you fight as honorably.
Feel his wrath. The line must not break.
Mounting an offensive.
You die today. Walk in his light.
Pressing the enemy.
Now you see me. Feel the snake's bite!
Moving. Stand down.
The line must not break. I will carve his sword on you.
There will be no surrender.
Help!
Feel his wrath. I call on his holy fury.
Holding the line.
Feel my blade bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
You die today. I will carve his sword on you.
There will be no surrender.
Feel his wrath. I will carve his sword on you. Our victory is humanity's victory.
On the offensive.
Ori! Something's wrong!
Yeah, we're losing!
Help me!
Impossible! Stand back, fools! All of you! Back!
It's a portal! Go! Now!
From the cosmic tear, you are hurtled bewilderingly forward. Never before had mortal feet touched this soil, nor mortal eyes seen this ancient sight. Sprawling, ancient, longing to be rediscovered. Until now, this is your true home. This is your fate.
Abandoned and ancient. Could be dwarven.
older. Look at the stone. It wasn't cut. It's like it was formed from the bedrock. And these glyphs match the glyphs on my armor.
You're worried about your belt, Abby? You just ripped a hole in space. We're lost in some forgotten city. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you do that since we were kids. It scared me.
I know. I couldn't control it then, but this time was different. Ori, I can't shake the feeling it was fate. Let's look around, but be on your guard. Just because this place looks abandoned doesn't mean it is. So, this is Greyleaf? It has a certain charm, I guess.
It's also quiet. Anyone stupid enough to walk these roads usually winds up dead or undead in minutes.
Be on your guard. If you hear or see anything move.
Scream like a lunatic and run for the trees?
I was going to say, give me a sign.
Screaming and running is a sign.
Ultimately, the Veil want us dead, the Second Woken want the Veil dead. We're a perfect match. We just need to find their leader, whoever it is, and get them to listen.
And not eat us.
And that. You there!
Oh, you're living. How rare. What are you doing in Greyleaf?
Oh, you know, I may or may not be a wanted criminal looking to Mortis and her underlings for an alliance against my persecutors. It's even weirder than it sounds.
Since the Veil's rise to power in the Empire, that story isn't as rare as you'd think. No matter. I'm Lady Darkcoil, leader of the Darkhold Brigade in Varentor. The pleasure's mine. As you're clearly new to these forests, I could help you get your bearings.
Most of what I know of the Forests of the Lost are legends. What can you tell me about this place?
Thousands of years ago, Mortis rose from the dead body of Soloniel, goddess of the Lifestream. The newly born goddess of death became queen of the necromancers of Greyleaf and built her army of undead hordes here. But then, everyone knows that.
So, where is everyone? I just assumed I'd be some slobbering monster's feast by now.
As did I. The goddess and her hordes are here, but something's changed in them. Better to thank a blessing than question it, I'd say.
If I'm going to get the undead on my side, I'll need to find their leader. They have a council, right?
Bold, aren't you? I don't know if the Council of Six are in Greyleaf, but there's strange activity to the north, which is why I stick to the southern roads.
You mentioned you're part of a brigade in Varentor. That's a long way from here.
After being threatened with being marked pure as punishment for losing our last battle, I fled. Wars are hardly the honorable pastimes they used to be.
Fine to meet you, lady.
Walk in the High Father's holy light, traveler. Pray often, and sleep little.
Good advice in these parts.
Ah, the alliance-seeking outlaw returns.
Fine to meet you, lady.
Suppressing the enemy.
Now you see me.
Moving.
We make our stand here. Mounting an offensive. Wear them down.
I'll sneak past them. Feel my blade!
Quickly. Die.
There will be no surrender. On the offensive.
You mess with Abby? Feel my blades cut! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Die. Moving.
We will be victorious. We make our stand here. On the offensive. Breaking the line.
sneak past them. You mess with Abby?
Face your death. Meet your fate. Ori, look. These bodies are newer.
Oh, we're not actually gonna take this, are we?
When in Greyleaf, do as the zombies do. Come on, help me collect this stuff.
You there! Take care in these parts. The Lich they call the Lost One is said to watch over the forests. We're on the lookout for the Twilight Twins, a pair of terrorists that attacked the Church of St. Darchild. Word is they were seen here. Have you seen this woman?
She looks ferocious, incredibly strong.
Incredibly.
Anyone who saw such a woman would certainly remember her. But no, I've never seen her.
Well, if you do see her, stay clear.
You've been bitten. All of you have. You know what this means.
Of course we do. I've lived 700 years, and this is how it ends. Hunting some cursed grimoire in some cursed wood. No four heavens, no bathing in the life stream, just a god's forsaken second waking.
Abby, we have to do something.
You're kind, young child, but there's nothing to be done. Our flesh is our soul's prison. Mortis has seen to that.
Forget Mortis. We can end this now, if you let us.
Oh, better make this fast.
Ori, help me load their bodies. They deserve a proper burial, at least. What is this?
Mortis's power wanes. If the goddess of death is dying, and it is our guess that she is, we must act.
You intend to use this to save Mortis somehow.
No! We intend to end her reign once and for all. An opportunity like this comes once an epoch at best. If you've come to volunteer yourself to the throne, proceed.
My guess is those bodies weren't volunteers?
Their will hardly matters now. Nor does yours, little man.
We ride from Ilion to negotiate an alliance between our land and yours.
The goddess of death is not here to negotiate. And I, well...
I'll sneak past them. Feel the snake bite!
Let's move. You're done.
Mounting an offensive. There will be no surrender. We will be victorious. Wear them down.
Feel the snake's bite! Feel the snake's bite!
Stand down.
We make our stand here. Mounting an offensive. There will be no surrender.
Face your death. I'm going.
Breaking the line. We make our stand here. Holding the line. Will be victorious.
Feel the snake bite! You mess with Abby, you mess with me!
Yield, or I will cut off your head.
Enough! Well done, young fiend. Well done.
What?
You are spectacular, otherworldly. It's been a century since I last met a fighter with your, vigor. You said you seek alliance. Consider it yours, if you help reap the flesh we need for this throne.
I nearly killed you. You're either very forgiving or very crazy.
I'm very both, as are you, which is why an alliance is all the more valuable. But it cannot be struck without flesh sacrifice!
I can't be the only one who's feeling nervous about this.
He's powerful, crazy, needs our help. We'll worry about the details later.
Right. Regret later, act now. Regret later, act now.
Now then, deal?
I'm holding you to your word. If I help you build this monstrosity, that makes us allies.
More than allies. If we free the burdened minds in the forests of the lost, I'd say that makes us friends.
One thing at a time, Necromancer.
Oh, please. Call me Edgemar. Enemy of the Veil, the Elves, Mortis. Enemy of a great number of things.
I'm Aviana.
Truth be told, if you can find willing participants for our ritual, there need be no fighting at all. But I wouldn't recommend it. Everyone should have the pleasure of dying when they least expect it.
Leave the details to me, Edgemar. I'll help build this throne, and in return...
The liberated hordes of Greyleaf do anything you ask.
You're building a temple of rotting flesh. What I don't understand is why, or how.
Instructing my minions to harvest flesh resulted in them tearing each other to shreds. How children fight for the love of a parent. Their bodies made fine contributions just the same. My incantation to free us from Mortis's control requires only blood sacrifice now. Lots of it.
You mentioned you're trying to free yourself from Mortis. What happened to her?
Better minds have been driven mad, questioning the fickle will of God's young fiend. Know only that Mortis's will is to unite the world in death, but that will wanes.
You don't strike me as picky, but let's assume you were. Where do I find the best sacrifices?
My taste in flesh is hardly discerning, it's true. From the tomb of Tuchulkan to the eastern wastes, I want any, and I want many!
I like to know who I'm working with,
Well, there was a time, over a century ago, when I was an archmage to Demosthenes II. I was among the first to serve the Veil. I killed a man who stood in the way of my rise to power. The Veil posthumously named him a saint and damned me to cleansing. I chose a different path.
Necromancy.
And why not? The only thing worse than a naked obsession with power is a hidden obsession with power.
I'll be back. Try not to kill anyone while I'm gone.
I knew we were looking for the leader of Greyleaf's hordes, but he's not exactly what I was expecting.
No, but we found him, and he needs us. That's not a bad position to be in.
Ilian will become whatever you make of it in the end. But be honest with me, I swear not to judge. Have you gone mad?
I was wondering the same thing. You nervous?
I'd say worry is appropriate, given that with a wave of his finger, he could turn us into zombies.
We'd have to be dead first. So my opinion, let's not die.
Oh, don't die. In Greyleaf, home of necromancers and the dread queen of death. Perfect plan.